What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be discussing what people ask me all the time. What's the best everyday watch? We'll talk about that now. Let's check it out. Let's go. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be discussing what I consider the best everyday watch. I get asked multiple times, sometimes daily, what watch you recommend for everyday use. If you're going to be using it out in the field, for work, whatever you do, this is probably my recommendation of what's the best watch for daily wear, and I'll explain why. So I have literally over 300 watches in my collection, all G-Shock. I'm going to have a few other high-end models, but my go-to daily watch on the field, it's a G-Shock watch. So people ask me all the time, which one do you recommend and why? And this is the watch I recommend. It's a GWM5610 1B. Now there's different variations of this watch. This one here, it's a black all watch. And I'll talk about why I like this watch and why I find it the best for everyday watches. So this is why. So this watch is relatively small in size, so if you are a large frame person or even a small frame person, it will fit just right. It's not big, it's not intrusive. It's going to be very comfortable on the wrist, and it's going to be quite subtle, and it won't get in the way if you're working with machines, if you're working with cars, if you're on the field, if you bend your wrist a lot. It's not going to be cumbersome. It's going to be quite comfortable and very subtle on the wrist. So in addition to the size and the benefits of the size, you have a legible display, so it's easy to read, and it's also good for conditions in the bright sunlight, in darkness. It's got the automatic lighting, so if you tilt your wrist, it'll illuminate automatically. It's also solar powered, which is key because you don't have to worry about the longevity of the life. You have to change the battery out regularly. The battery on these watches lasts an eternity, and they're not relatively expensive to replace. Also, this is a multi-band 6 atomic timekeeping watch, so that means that you don't have to set the time. It automatically sets the time for you every night with one of these 6 world towers, one of the atomic towers around the world. So pretty much set this by a window or sit it on your dresser, and it automatically set itself based on the location that you're in every single night. Now that's pretty much a set and forget kind of deal. You set the home time, and then you go about your day, and then you just put it on and you wear it. If you wear it on a daily basis and you're exposing it to the sun, you'll be fine. If you are working in indoor office building, you have LED lighting, it will charge itself slow, but it will charge. And if you wear it regularly, it will keep it and top it off every time. So this is why I consider this one of the best watches for everyday use. It's very comfortable, and I don't just speak from just from a biased opinion. Here's mine. You can see I beat it up. I wear it all the time. It's taking a beating, and I don't mind. I like the way that it looks. It's comfortable, like I said, on my wrist. It doesn't get, I wear it underneath my bone here, and it's comfortable. You can see it's taking a beating. I don't care because it's relatively inexpensive. And if I ever want to switch out the bands, I could replace them cheap. You can find them on the black market. You can find them online, the flea market. I don't want to mention all these websites, but you could pretty much find this. It's compatible with a lot of bands. You could change the colors out. It's truly the best for your buck. So this one is retailed for $150, GWM5610 1B, and not to be that guy, but I'll be that guy. I am selling these watches for $90, guys. $90, including shipping anywhere in the US, an additional fee for international. So it just makes it just that much easier, that much of a no-brainer to pick up this watch because it's just cheap. So if you ever run into this video and you're looking for a cheap watch, I have multiple in stock. Let me know, and I'll send one your way. $90 for this GWM5610 comfortable all day, every day G-Shock watch, multi-band 6 solar power. Let me go through some of the functions here. You can see on the display there, I already smudged it up. There we go. So you can see on the display here, you have the time displayed, the day of the week, the date also visible on the screen there, which is very helpful, right? This is the mode, adjust, light button, and set button. So this is how you push and hold to manually receive the atomic timekeeping signal. I wouldn't recommend it. Sometimes it's very difficult to get depending on where you are. You got to position yourself properly. You got to make sure the watch doesn't get moved. It's a little tedious, but it does work nevertheless, but it's a little bit more harder to get it that way instead of just sitting it overnight on the dresser or by a window somewhere. Uninterrupted view. And I can send you a digital copy of the manual upon request. Just request it and I'll send it to you, no problem. These are all authentic. These are not some knockoff company watches. These are actually authentic G-Shock watches. So go to home time, right? You have the world time. It displays a secondary world time. You can set whichever world time you want to look on there. And then it also displays your home time here for local timekeeping as well. So then you have your alarm functions. How many alarms are there? Let's check. 2, 3, 4, and the snooze. So there's 5 alarms and the signal. So you can set it so it makes a signal, a chime every hour. Stopwatch function, which also displays the time on the corner there. You can start it by pushing this button here. Pause it and then reset it with this button here. I think that's the button that you reset it with. Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm wrong. There we go, this button. And then you have stopwatch and you have timer. Timer functions, 10 minutes. You could set up the intervals, how you want to set it up. Countdown. There you go, counts down, reset. Boom. And then you're back to your home time. Like I said, everything you need out of a watch, this is it. Comfortable, durable, atomic, solar powered. None of the little gizmos. You don't need all of the other crazy stuff. If you don't want to wear your smartwatch, you don't want to wear your high-end watch to work because it takes an abuse. If you're in a automotive career, if you're in a trade that requires like water or whatever it is, if you scuba, whatever it is, this is technically the watch I recommend highly for pretty much any profession. All right, guys. So reach out to me. My contact information is in the description of this video. And this watch does come brand new. They're all brand new with this corresponding tin. All right, so it comes with tin and tag, brand new. And I'll ship it out to you within 48 hours. I'll ship it out to you guys. All right, I accept Cash App, Venmo, Zelle, PayPal Friends, Apple Pay. And if you're in the area, local in Chicago, meet me up. We'll link up and I'll hand deliver it to you. No problem. $90 out the door for this beautiful G-Shock Atomic Solar Watch. Thanks for watching, guys. Till next time, this is Chicago. Holla at your boy. Don't miss out on this deal. Trust me, this is the watch you want. I'm out of here. Peace.
My G-Shock, I'm rocking 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 my G-Shock.